What if I told you that one of the most powerful ways to prevent pests and diseases in your garden happens before you even plant a seed? Not after pests show up, not after leaves start turning yellow, not after you're scrambling for sprays. The secret actually begins with the variety of plant you choose. I am Josh from Sprout of Philippines and Yabong Pilipinas here for Omaha Gardener, your host for this brand new series, Garden Defense 101. Today, we are talking about something many gardeners overlook, but professional growers rely on all the time: varietal resistance. In simple terms, it means choosing plant varieties that are naturally resistant to certain pests and diseases. And when you start with the right variety, you can avoid a lot of garden headaches later. Let's dig into how it works. Starting with the question, what is varietal resistance? It refers to a plant variety's natural ability to tolerate or resist plant diseases or pests. For example, not all tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, or squash are the same. Even within the same crop, different varieties can have very different levels of resistance. Plant breeders develop these varieties by selecting plants that show stronger natural defenses against specific problems. Over many generations, they produce cultivars that are better able to withstand common issues. This means that the plant can either resist infection entirely, slow down disease development, tolerate damage while still producing a good harvest. For some home gardeners, this translates to healthier plants and fewer interventions. And honestly, that is one of the easiest wins in gardening. Now, let's talk about why this matters for home gardeners. Many gardeners focus on pest control only after problems appear. But by that point, pests or diseases may already be established. Starting with resistant varieties helps stack the odds in your favor from day one. It can help reduce problems like tomato diseases such as fusarium wilt or verticillium wilt, powdery mildew in cucumbers and squash, downy mildew in certain vegetables, common leaf diseases that appear in peppers and beans. And the benefits go beyond convenience. Using resistant varieties can also help you reduce your pesticide use, lower plant stress, improve your yields, maintain healthier soil ecosystems, and in other words, resistant varieties support a more sustainable garden system. If you've ever looked closely at a seed packet, you might have noticed a series of letters after the variety name. Those letters actually tell you which diseases the plant resists. For example, tomato varieties often include codes like V for verticillium wilt, F for fusarium wilt, N for root knot nematodes, T for tobacco mosaic virus, and A for alternaria. You might see a tomato labeled something like VFN, which means the plant has resistance to verticillium wilt, fusarium wilt, and root knot nematodes. These codes are incredibly useful in choosing varieties, especially if your garden has experienced diseases before. It's essentially a built-in defense strategy. Let us look at a few common garden crops where varietal resistance can make a big difference. First, tomatoes. Tomatoes are famous for having many resistant varieties. Some cultivars are bred specifically to resist fusarium wilt, verticillium wilt, nematodes, and certain leaf diseases. Popular examples include varieties like Celebrity, Mountain Magic, and Defiant. which are known for strong disease resistance. If you've struggled with tomato diseases in the past, switching to resistant varieties can dramatically improve your results. Next are cucumbers. They are often affected by powdery mildew, especially in humid summers. Fortunately, many modern cucumber varieties now include resistance to these diseases. This means plants stay healthier longer and gardeners can harvest cucumbers well into the season. Next are squash and zucchini. Squash plants frequently suffer from powdery mildew and squash vine borers. While resistance to vine borers is limited, some squash varieties are bred for improved tolerance to powdery mildew. This can extend the productive life of the plant significantly. Next are peppers. Certain pepper varieties show resistance to bacterial leaf spot, a disease that can cause leaf drop and reduced yields. Choosing resistant varieties is often one of the most effective ways to manage these diseases in humid and warm climates. Now, here is an important point. Resistant varieties are not completely immune. Resistance means the plant has a better ability to fight the problem, but extreme conditions can still cause disease. For example, a tomato resistant to Fusarium wilt may still struggle if plants are overcrowded and watering practices are inconsistent. So resistance works best when combined with good gardening practices such as proper spacing, good airflow, crop rotation, and healthy soil management. Think of varietal resistance as one layer of protection in a larger garden defense system. Plant breeders around the world actively develop resistant varieties because they provide a long-term, environmentally friendly solution to plant problems. Instead of relying heavily on chemical treatments, breeders work to strengthen the plant's own defenses. This approach benefits commercial farmers, home gardeners, and the environment. It is one of the reasons you will see new seed varieties released every year with improved resistance traits. In many ways, the seed industry is constantly working behind the scenes to make gardening easier. If you want to take advantage of varietal resistance, here are a few simple tips. First, read seed descriptions carefully. Seed catalogs and packets usually list resistance traits. Second, choose varieties suited to your region. Local extension offices often recommend varieties that perform well in your climate. And third, learn from the past seasons. If a certain disease shows up in your garden year after year, look for varieties specifically bred to resist it. A small change in variety selection can sometimes solve a problem that gardeners have struggled with for years. Many gardeners think pest and disease control begins with sprays, traps, or treatments. But the truth is, one of the most powerful decisions happens much earlier. It happens when you choose your seeds. By selecting plant varieties with strong natural resistance, you are giving your garden a built-in advantage before the season even begins. Less stress on the plants, fewer disease outbreaks, and often a more productive harvest. So the next time you're browsing a seed catalog or picking out plants at the garden center, remember, the secret to fewer garden problems might already be written right there on the seed packet. In the next episode, we will focus on chemical control. If you know someone who could benefit from this series, feel free to share it with them. Gardening is always better when we learn from each other and when we grow healthier gardens together. Until next time, keep observing, keep experimenting, and keep learning along the way. This is Josh for Omaha Gardener and our series Garden Defense 101. And remember, if you grow it, you know it.